Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be looking at weapon talents and try to help newer players decide which talents they should be looking for and which ones should be tossed aside when farming for guns. First I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each weapon talent, and at the end I'll give my subjective tier list for PvE and PvP. First up we have Breadbasket. This talent can be good for rifles because it gives you up to 105% damage boost on headshots. The problem is that it's only for one bullet, and to get the most out of it, you need to keep switching back and forth from body shots to headshots, which is kind of unnatural. Next up is Killer. This can give you a big boost on critical hit damage. Drawbacks are it's on hit, so it's not going to be so good if you're in a group. You need high critical hit chance, and it's RNG based. So if you kill someone with a non-crit, you're out of luck, no boost. I also want to show you that if you have a weapon-based talent, you can see if it's active right here when aiming down sights. Optimist. This is a great talent. No gimmicks, just extra damage. The only problem is you got to empty your whole mag to maximize it. Preservation. I like this one because I run mostly solo in PvE. It's a pretty meager heal, but it actually stacks. So if you chain together a bunch of kills, you can see that the heal is actually quite significant. Strained. Just like Optimist, this is another great talent. Just make sure you have high critical hit chance. Close and Personal. Great damage boost if you're fighting in close quarter combat. But again, because you need a kill to activate it, it's best if you're running solo. Also, you should only have it on SMGs or shotguns. Sadist is another good one, especially with the new Ridgeway's Pride exotic chest piece, which causes your targets to bleed. Fast hands can be decent on an LMG, as their main drawback is the reload speed, and this will nullify that. You'll need a large mag and high critical hit chance though. Vindictive. Unless you've got a squad with builds set around you getting kills, I can't see myself ever running this talent. Ranger is a great one, especially if you tend to stay further back. And because it's amplified damage, the bonus is multiplicative. Spike is great for skill builds. Hit a headshot every 15 seconds, get more damage. Simple. Steady-handed. Another one that can help you with LMGs. Bonus accuracy, stability, and a free reload. It's pretty nice. And it's not dependent on crits. Reformation. I don't see the need to ever run this. The next two, Eyeless and Ignited, just like Sadist, give you bonus damage for enemies affected by status effects. Perpetuation is great for status effect builds. And if you're running a Stinger Hive and it hits multiple targets at the same time, you'll get the boost on each of them. So any AoE skills, try to hit as many targets as possible when you have this active. Future Perfect is the gold standard for hybrid builds, but it's another on-kill talent, so best if you're solo. In Sync is commonly used by players with shields, because if you activate your shield and shoot an enemy, you instantly get 30% weapon damage. The only problem is it's only for 5 seconds. Boomerang. This relies way too much on RNG. Pass. Rifleman is straightforward. Hit more headshots, do more damage. Lucky Shot is what makes the named M1A, the Baker's Dozen, so popular. If you're sitting in cover, you can just keep firing away, missing as many shots as you want, and you won't drain your ammo or need to reload. Great talent for a little bit less accurate players. Nearsighted. Maybe if it was 80% weapon handling, but not with stability. On empty. I'd rather reload whenever I want. Overflowing. If this talent wasn't trash, more people would be running the Carbine 7. Measure. I hear this is a good talent for DPS builds, but I personally don't like the changing of rate of fire halfway through the mag. Naked. Laughable. First Blood can be a nice talent for players who want to snipe, but aren't confident with hitting headshots just yet. Unhinged. Maybe on PC, but no way with controller. Frenzy would be okay on LMGs if you didn't have to reload from empty. Overwhelm. So if I suppress all the enemies, who am I going to shoot? Outsider. Why not just use an assault rifle instead? Unwavering. This is a super fun talent for SMGs. Here's my regular firing. Now, after swapping, it's a laser. Recoil and reload time are non-existent. Pummel. If you're one-shotting everyone, why would you need a damage boost? Pumped up. I don't even want to think about reloading my shotgun 25 times. And finally, my personal, totally subjective tier list. So if you see anything on this list, trash it. And for PvE, here's tier 3. These are all decent talents, but tend to rely on too much in order to maximize efficiency. Tier 2. These are really good talents you can make builds around. I have Sadist above Ignited and Eyeless just because it's easier to keep enemies bleeding than on fire or blinded. And Tier 1, the best talents. Some may be a little situational, but when used correctly, they're very strong. And for PvP, I just removed a couple of the talents that are too difficult to proc when fighting against other players. And that's that. Hopefully in a few days, I'll be able to get my video on backpack and chest piece talents up. Thanks for watching, and as usual, happy farming.